Protests in Iran stretch into their 9th day and grow deadlier. Rights groups and state media claim protesters and security forces were killed, though they dispute how many died. A crater in currency, rolling blackouts, and water shortages in the capital, igniting anger. Iran's president admitted the regime is at fault and replaced the central bank governor. Israel's prime minister suggested the Iranian people could take their fate into their own hands.
If they start killing people like they have in the past, I think they're going to get hit very hard by the United States.
American President Donald Trump repeated his threat that the U.S. could get involved. An Iranian official says any U.S. or Israeli action would be terrorism.
The idea that they could go in and snatch the supreme leader as they did with Maduro, I think is just a fantasy that some people are having on social media. That's not going to happen. It's a very, very different security environment.
A former Canadian chargé d'affaires to the country tells Global News it falls to Iran's supreme leader, not the president, to address the underlying issues.
It will take something more dramatic than tinkering around the edges. It would be some sort of an arrangement, perhaps, that reopens the Iranian economy, that gets some sanctions lifted, and then that comes right back to the nuclear program.
Iranians in and outside the country have called for regime change.
The challenge about revolutions is that most of them fail until they don't. And a lot of times you don't really know when that moment is going to come.
For now, Dennis Horak says the protests, with thousands, not millions of people on the streets like previous demonstrations, will likely proceed as others have, with more arrests and death while the regime remains. Nathaniel Dove, Global News.